Hello. Hi, everyone. I can't believe I'm doing this again. It's been so long. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me do my test run. Can everybody hear and see me okay? Good morning. Anybody? Anybody tell me if you can see me and hear me okay? Awesome. Thanks, Sahil. Thanks, Robbie. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh my God, I was so nervous to do this. I haven't done this in months. Hey, Frank. Hi. Okay, cool. Thanks, Amit. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. It's been, oh my God, I can't remember the last time I did this. Hey, Sean, what's up? So good to see you. Hi, Blake. Hey, Orlando. Okay, I'm gonna annoy everybody on the playback, but I don't fucking care. Thank you, Terry. So good to be back. Thank you so much. Hey, Tommy. Hi. Good to see you. Yes, so I was gonna do a video, you guys, on why I was away for so long. And then I was like, I'm not gonna waste a fucking video that I'm gonna make you guys watch. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna tell you on the live stream, because I know only my most loyalist guys are up in here. So yeah, hey Chris, what's up? Hey Stephen from Scotland. I'm gonna tell you guys where I've been. It's a really unnecessary diatribe of personal information, but I've always been super transparent with you guys. So I want to let you know what's going on. In fact, I was single for the longest time before when I stopped David, so that's not the case. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome back. Thought you fell off the... Well, I just want to let you guys know that, for the guys that, some guys had... Oh my God, thank you, Anish. I'm not interested. I'm not sure if a person is interested or not. Thank you. Okay, all right. Well, so let's get started. Yes, I am back. Mark S., good to see you. Hi, I am your most loyal follower. Thank you, Theseus. Okay, all right, so I want to explain to you guys, because I know that Don, thank you so much. Oh my God, Don, I miss you. Guys, I'm so happy to be back. I can't even tell you how nervous I was. I was like, okay, maybe 10 people will show up. But the fact that you guys are all here right now, it's gonna make me cry, and I'm PMSing so fucking hard. So if I start crying, it's because I'm just so honored that you guys are back here with me. And this is the reason I do this shit, because you guys are fucking awesome. So yeah, so first things first, is there anybody here who is on my first live stream for the first time? Don't cry. I'm gonna cry. Crying is okay. Crying isn't always negative. Thank you guys. Anybody here for the very first time ever? Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, thank you guys. Me? Okay, I've got a lot of first timers. Okay, so then I'm gonna start with the rules of the live stream. So, hey Justin, awesome. Oh, welcome. Oh my God, so many first timers. I'm so surprised. Oh my God. Okay, all right, then let me, Caligula, thank you. It's so nice to be back. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, so let me get started for the guys who are here for the first time. So these live streams, they're a Q&A. Ask me motherfucking anything you want, and I got you. You'll see a lot of guys already have started asking questions, which is great. I love it. Get right down to it. But I just want to let you guys know nothing is off limits. I'm here to answer all your sex, dating, relationship questions, how to fuck better in quarantine, how to FaceTime better in quarantine, or how to have better conversations, because chicks don't want to see you out in public. So yeah, first time. Okay, awesome. So just gonna go over some ground rules. Please be kind to each other. I think this topic is hard enough for anybody to be vulnerable about, or to open up about, even to be on here. A lot of guys I notice won't even have their real names. So please be kind to each other. This is just not an easy thing to admit needing help with. So the fact that you guys are on says a lot. So please don't be dickheads to each other. That's all I want. Please don't be fucking assholes to each other. So yeah, secondly, I always have a designated water guy. I don't have my, Andrew, there he is. I don't have my usual pink jug. I actually left it in the car and couldn't grab it in time. So yeah, so designated water guy, Andrew, thank you. What else? I always forget the ground rules. Oh, if you notice that there's a lot of questions coming and I'm not answering yours, You guys have seen other guys use the super chat option, which you could pay to keep your question on my screen longer. I actually do this on my cell phone. So like literally I have to like scroll and shit like this and finger fuck you guys, like just to like look at questions. And sometimes I miss questions. So if you know that you have something super dire going on right now, maybe, you know, you were FaceTiming a chick last night and you realized, I'm not doing as well. Make sure you use the super chat option. Excuse me. Okay. And the last thing, there's always like one thing I forget. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. There's always one thing I forget. Anybody? Did anybody? Somebody remind me. So for those of you who aren't super familiar with who I am, or you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. I was a marriage and family therapist, currently a dating coach to men. I had my own channel on Playboy Radio. I was featured on Nightline. So yeah, I got you. I know what I'm talking about. Hi, awesome, Alpha. Okay, maybe I'll try to jump on. Thanks, guys. Okay, so let me explain where I was. The last time I saw you guys, I was in the middle of putting on this crazy live boot camp experience where me and 10 of my girlfriends were gonna take a bunch of guys out in Austin and basically just use my entire Speak to Spark Arousal system on getting women they want, communicating better with women, bringing their best selves out so they didn't have to change a fucking thing about who they were. And then this coronavirus shit happened. You know what? First of all, it was stressful enough putting that on. Very stressful enough trying to, you know, coordinate all that stuff. I'm flying 10 girls across the country. I have a handful of guys flying in. So, you know, I kind of put YouTube on the back burner because I was like, you know what? I want to give this my undivided attention and focus. And then coronavirus happened and I had to fucking cancel this huge event that I've been planning since December. And I went into like this emotional downward spiral of like, fuck this. I'm not good. I can't do this shit. Like, I'm not good enough. Like, this sucks. Like, look, my YouTube channel isn't growing. Like, and it was just like this whole, I'm not good enough to do YouTube thing. I don't know if you guys are aware of how personal this stuff is. You know, I literally sit in front of a camera and broadcast it to the world. And the numbers tell me how good I'm doing, how much you guys like me. And it's a very vulnerable thing to like come in and see numbers going down or numbers going up. And to me, because my numbers weren't growing, to me, it was like, I must not be helping these guys as well as I think I am. So I took it really personally and I was like, I fucking suck. And I ate a lot of fucking fried chicken. And then I was like, you know what? Like, you guys come here and you just want my help and you just want my assistance. And it's not about me, it's about you. And that's why I started it. And I fucking forgot. I got wrapped up in like, you know, my own personal shit and my own insecurities. I'm so glad Shodan, I'm so glad my advice helped. Exactly. Now I'm gonna cry. But to me, it has always been about you. And, you know, coming in and seeing these numbers, they very much take my focus away from that and make it about me. So I just want to apologize for abandoning you guys. You guys are literally like my favorite thing in my life, like doing this. And this is like, I started YouTube as basically a creative side project because I was, you know, kind of bored with my job. So this was like a fun addition, but, you know, then it became this whole ego thing. And yeah, I just want to apologize for leaving. I didn't get coronavirus. I wasn't stuck in Pound Town avoiding you guys. Fuck you guys, I got a boyfriend now. That wasn't it. It was a lot of soul searching. So yeah, enough about me. You didn't come here to fucking hear about me. So let's get started on the questions. So for those of you who are new on these abandonment issues, oh, I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry. So for those of you who are new, we go till 10 of. Sometimes I twerk at the end. Oh, I don't think, but no, I put on like so much coronavirus weight, like from ordering Uber Eats like twice a day. So I will not be jerking at the end of this. So yeah, how about we get back to your questions? But sometimes I do twerk at the end of it, depending on how much you guys contribute to my channel. So yeah, all right, let's get started. Shout out to Anthony Davis. Okay, you are more than good enough. And thank you so much. Oh, all right, you guys are gonna make me cry, but in a good way. All crying isn't bad. I just want you guys to know that. Okay, yeah, I got thick. What are signs that a taken girl likes you? I'll tell you guys right now. I've been watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance, and if a taken girl is going after you, and this is, I'm gonna get off my soapbox in a minute. Don't go after a taken girl. It is the most pathetic, submissive stance to put yourself in. Oh, SpaceX, thank you for the super chat. How do you think shelter and place is affecting women? Okay, I'm gonna get to this because this is a really good question. But first I wanna say, signs of taken girl likes you. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's never gonna like you enough to leave her boyfriend. And if she does, it's because you were giving her something, he wasn't, which means she's always gonna need to be fulfilled from outside sources, and you can't fulfill her. She's always gonna be a bottomless pit of you needing to fulfill her. And once she realizes that you are not making her happy, she's gonna go find somebody else to make her happy. So yeah, she's never gonna like you more than the boyfriend. I said it. Ah! Okay, I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna cut to the bullshit so I can get to more questions. It doesn't matter. If she's taken, she's fucking taken. He's the one dicking her. You gotta remember that. Okay, virtual tissues for crying. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, how do you think shelter in place is affecting women and will affect the women and man relationship dynamics for future after COVID recession? That is okay, I really like that question because my girlfriends, I don't know if you guys noticed, a lot of people are reaching out to their exes and people they used to talk to. I'm hearing this from everybody. Thank you, Blake. I'm hearing this from everybody that either they're contacting their exes or these guys are hearing from women they used to talk to. What's going on? I will tell you right now, shelter in place has been forcing people to really fucking sit with their thoughts and feelings that they can easily avoid by going into work and forgetting all about it, or by going out with their friends and fucking forgetting all about it. But now we're forced to sit here with our fucking thoughts and be like, oh my God, did I really say that to him and get away with it? That's fucked up of me. Oh my God, maybe I should apologize. Or even, oh my God, did I really fuck things up with him? Was it really me? Maybe it was. Oh my God, let me contact him. It's forcing people to really reevaluate who they've lost in their lives and who they might not get in their lives again. So I will say that I think the way I think it's gonna play out once we're all able to interact with one another again is we're going to really appreciate human interaction a lot more. Before, I think with phones and apps and, online messaging. Thank you, Bill. Bill, hi! Oh, Bill, I can't wait to talk to you. We still have to reschedule our session. I think with all these apps and, mindless messaging systems, we've really taken for granted and forgotten how to communicate with people right in front of us. So I think that's what's gonna change. Great question. Sorry if I took too long on it. Okay, guys, next question. Jess, love your videos. What's the best way to escalate sexually? That is such a loaded question. One that I can't give too much time for. That's the thing I forgot to say in the beginning. Okay, so if you guys ask questions that could be better answered through one of my former videos or one of the other live streams, I'm going to redirect you to those videos. And actually, the best way to sexually escalate, if anybody can vouch for this, is through my Speak to Spark Arousal program, where I take you through the process of how to really engage a woman on an emotional level. Because in order for us to open up to you sexually and want to get sexual with you guys, we have to feel like we are connected. And it's this one piece that I saw that was really missing in all the pickup and dating stuff. So I basically go over in my Speak Spark Arousal program how to go from like the hello to the pound town process, just using the conversation. So speaktosparkarousal.com. I don't mean to be abrasive with my answer, but it is a really long-winded answer. So yeah, miss you so much. Thanks, Dean. Does that mean Coach Jay going to make a video again? Yes, I am. I did my fucking makeup for the first time in like 20 days. So I'm definitely gonna shoot some videos today. So yeah, guys, I am back for you. I'm here. I am done being an emotional hot mess. So yeah. Is Kim here? That's a good question, Bill. Oh, that would make me really sad if Kim gave up on me. Okay. When to walk away from a prospect? Amit, that's a great question, and I actually have a video on that. I'm pretty sure it's called When to Stop Chasing a Girl. So please check it out. It's one of my favorite videos and one of my most liked videos. But it's something to that effect for the title. Yes, sorry, I forgot it for a second. Okay, more questions, guys. I'm always a hot mess. Thank you, Andrew, for knowing me so well. Do I kick my ex to the curb after she broke up with me? Now I got a better job and a big house. Wow! Okay, I really like this question. Okay, do I kick her to the curb now that I'm doing better for myself? This is always a good question because women tend to come back around. Here's my coffee, Salvador. Women tend to come back around when we see that you are doing so much better. For us, it means, oh, maybe he's changed. Maybe our relationship will be better this time. Maybe I can partake of all these new goodies. So it really comes down to what ended your relationship in the first place. And is it something where, you know, you were actually responsible for the breakup? I mean, I always think that two people are responsible for an ending no matter what happens. But I would really, really ask yourself what you would be getting out of it by keeping her around versus should I kick her to the curb? I mean, she could be using you for all that nice new shit. New job, new house. Fuck, I want a new house. Hi, Kim! There she is. Good to see you, Kim. Glad you're still here. Happened to me. And yeah, it really depends on the relationship. And it depends on whether or not the relationship dynamic can be different this time around. So yeah, good question. I like that. All my members, I love it. Okay. Hi, I like a lot of your vids. Woo, woo, woo. You'd be the perfect bestie wing girl. Oh, thank you so much, John. Should a guy be on his purpose more so than building relationships with women? You know what? That's a really great question. I will say that the more you take care of yourself and the more you pay attention to yourself and taking care of your own needs, the more women will be a happy byproduct of that, or like a nice byproduct of that, where women will start chasing you. I always say it's better to take care of yourself first, because if you are in the mentality of, I have to get a woman, I have to get a woman, I have to get a woman, what you're doing is you're taking energy away from, I gotta get things that make me happy, I gotta get on my money game, I gotta get a career that I love. And what you're doing is you're putting energy into something that doesn't necessarily feed you, if that makes sense. I have an example. So Chris Rock, I really like Chris Rock. Chris Rock has this quote where, like, you know, when I was broke, before I became a comedian, and I was broke down on the side of the road, I would try to wave people down and nobody would ever stop. And another time I broke down on the side of the road and I was, you know, changing my tire myself. And that's when people would stop and ask me if I needed help. So people gravitate towards people who are already taking care of themselves. Because to us, it's like, oh, this person doesn't need anything from me. This person isn't gonna take anything from me. I'll be able to contribute in a way that makes me feel good. So when you're taking care of yourself, women will feel like, yes, I could contribute to his life and take care of him in a way that makes me feel good. Versus, oh my God, he's gonna need me to do his motherfucking laundry. He's gonna need me to motherfucking do his dishes because he doesn't know how to take care of himself. So I hope that helped answers your question. And thank you, DJ Liberal. And thank you, Steven, for the super chat. What do women like heavy guys? What do women like? Heavy guys or fit guys? I will tell you right now, it's so hard to say that women like X guys or Z guys because, you know, me and my girlfriends, there was a time when all of us were single and swiping, and we would never swipe on the same fucking guy, ever. And it blew our minds that I'm like, you don't think he's hot? They'd be like, ew, no. And then she'd be like, you don't think he's hot? I'd be like, what is wrong with you? Women are so much attracted to how a man makes us feel. We are so much more cognizant. Our brains are just wired to make us feel more cognizant of our emotions in a given moment. So, for example, women carry purses everywhere. Men don't. Why? Because women are very aware of all the things that could go wrong throughout the day when we leave our house, and we want to be prepared to not feel shitty. Whereas men are just, I'm going to tackle my day. So therefore, we pay attention to the way we feel so much more. We're so much more aware and reactive to the emotions we have in a given moment. So if I'm looking at, you know, a fit guy and he's being a dickhead to the waiter, I'm immediately like, oh, what an ugly son of a bitch. Versus if I'm looking at, you know, a heavy guy and he's making the people around him laugh and he's saying hi to everybody, I'm like, oh, I want to see what that guy's about. Does that make sense? It's a good question. I really appreciate that because especially nowadays with Instagram and Tinder, Bumble, we've gotten so superficial as a society. So I just want to say that I hope what I said made sense to you. So yeah. Rambo, Jessica, your channel was growing. Why would you doubt yourself? It just wasn't growing as fast as I wanted to. I saw all these other YouTubers who were like, yeah, I made 1 million followers in a month. And I was like, oh my God, like I must suck. Like, I don't have that many followers. I don't have that many views compared to the greats. I'm very hard on myself. I'm very much a perfectionist. So to me, instead of counting my blessings, so to speak, I was comparing myself to where I wanted to be in the long run and saying, look at how shitty I am. Look where I'm not versus look at how far I've come. And I tend to do that a lot, especially when it comes to work and my career. So yeah, I tend to, if I'm not the best, I have no problem being the worst at something, which is awful. Why are you so sexy? Thank you. Which is an awful mindset to have, but I'm working on it. So yeah, thank you for asking, Rambo. Tips on dating, meeting women during lockdown. I will say this. If you're not on a dating app right now, you need to be. It's the only way to do it. But you gotta get your conversation game up because all we can do is sit in front of each other and fucking talk. And if I'm not feeling a connection through FaceTime or through our texting conversations, no amount of sitting in front of each other and doing something fun is gonna fix that. So you guys need to get your conversation games up. Like I mentioned earlier, my Speak to Spark Arousal is a great way, excuse me, burp, is a great way to get your conversation game up. And not even just your conversation game up, get your confidence game up. Get your feeling about yourself game up so that you are magnetizing women towards you because of how great you feel about yourself. So yeah, virtual dating is savage now. I know, it's out of control. Okay, water, thank you, Bill. Jason, you're too kind. Should I tell someone I've been in a relationship before early on? I mean, it's always good to be honest if they ask, but you don't have to reveal your whole dating past. Rome wasn't built in a day. I know, David. I try reminding myself that a lot. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being so understanding and supportive. It really means a lot. Um, Give me a second to take a breather. I feel like I just like came in hot because I was so excited to get back to this. But let me see. Okay, we got about a half hour left. So, biggest way to tell a girl is STR. Not sure what that means. Are young men under pressure to find a woman after COVID-19 quarantine? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me read that question again. Are young men under pressure to find? I'm not sure. You guys should tell me. Y'all are the boys. I would like to know your thoughts on that, actually. Good morning, Sage 421. Is that your birthday? That's my grandma's birthday. Okay, best way to tell a woman is stringing you along. I really like this question. However, I made an entire video off of it. How to know if she's stringing you along. Somewhere in my library. I hope you check it out. That was a fun one to do. How are the dogs doing under lockdown? Well, Vanwest boy. My one dog, my Boston Terrier, is so social. He's obsessed with people and he's miserable. He's also miserable because my Chihuahua, I actually flew to New Jersey before all this happened. I left my Chihuahua there to basically keep my parents and my sister sane with each other. So he's quarantined with my parents up in New Jersey. So it's just me and my Boston Terrier and he's fucking miserable. He fucking hates it, but my Chihuahua is loving it. He's loving it. He hates people, he hates other dogs. So he's just like with my family and like they're obsessed with him. So this is like, he's like living his best life right now. So yeah. Thank you for asking about the dogs, Andrew. Okay, why do some girls wait so long to finally make up their mind on if they should date you? Because girls aren't logical by nature. We're emotional. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I hope none of my girlfriends ever see this video. I'm gonna say more than half of my girlfriends who got married definitely settled. You know, they settled after getting out of a relationship that was so emotionally passionate and crazy and out of control that they were like, fuck it, I'm so tired. I just want to be with somebody who loves me more than I love him. And you know what? That's a lot of women's mentalities. I want to be with somebody who loves me more than I love him. I want to be with somebody who's safe, who has his shit together. So it takes us a while to come around to who a good guy might be. Because like I said, we women are just so much more ingrained and situated in our emotions that we stay with the guy who makes us feel like, oh my God, he's so great. Wow, oh my God, he makes me feel like a queen. Wow. And then like he makes us feel like shit and then he makes us feel better again after making us feel like shit. So because we are so tied to our emotions, to be logical and think like, wow, this is a really great guy. He doesn't yell at me. I may not be that like emotionally attracted to him, but I know he could take care of me. I know he'd be a great father. These are the things that come later in life when our hormones settle down. So yeah, if you have a girl where you know you're the better option, I'm gonna tell you right now, she's never gonna know it, especially if she's in her 20s or 30s. So yeah. Okay, any tips for understanding when you might be being too picky with a girl? Ooh, I really like that question, Justin. You know what? I struggle with this question a lot because I tell all my clients never to settle. And when I say settle, I mean don't settle for the girl who just likes you. Or so now you like her, I like her too. Don't settle for the girl that like, I don't know if another one's gonna come around. And at the same time, there is being too picky. I have a lot of guys who are like, I want XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. And I'm like, yeah, you should be able to have exactly what you want. I am definitely of the mind that we can have absolutely motherfucking everything that we want. But when it comes to people, it's not the same thing as saying I want a 3-bedroom house on the water with a pool and a jacuzzi. People are emotional. People are reactive. People come with their own bullshit that your bullshit is going to meld with, and then you guys are going to create some joint bullshit together. So if it's a matter of physical qualities, fine, you can hold out for whatever the fuck you want. If it's a matter of holding out for, I want her to have a job, I want her to have a career, fine, you can. There's plenty. If it's a matter of controllable qualities, you can get it. I'll tell you right now, you can fucking find it. The world, how many people in the world right now? Like 3 billion? I mean, it's actually not declining that much with coronavirus, but still, you can find it and you should hold out for it. But if you're talking about like, she's, I don't know, she doesn't love my stuff, or like, there isn't like, what's something guys wouldn't like about women? Oh, like, she's not into sports. Bro, like, I say intrinsic qualities and personality, that can always be worked on. So if you want to hold out for the perfect girl who has everything you want in terms of looks, career, education, fine, do it. You can technically find somebody. But if you're holding out and nobody's good enough, you're not even giving them a chance, chances are you might be closed off emotionally, especially the longer you've been single. So I hope you take that into account. Guys, the longer you've been single, you are being too picky, okay? Because there are plenty of fucking women out there. And if you're not liking any of them, chances are you don't even like yourself. Sean, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, and you're just updating me. I love it. Okay, the ex that I ran into last summer got a hold of you. Of course she did. Coronavirus, shit is real. And told me she's living in quarantine with a guy she feels like she's settling it with. Oh, she's doing it to piss you off and get a rise out of you. I hope you know that. And I'm sorry that she called to say that. Fuck some of these chicks. I'm going to say it right now. Guys, you need to take us off the pedestal because fuck some of these chicks out there. Water, Bill, I'm about to do coffee, but thank you for reminding me. Sean, it's going to hurt. That's a shitty thing of her to do. I'm glad you don't care. Okay, good. But thank you for the update. I appreciate it. What's a proper way to pull back in a long distance relationship? Listen, guys, there is no proper way to pull away. Just be done with it. Be open and honest. Be like, I'm not feeling this. I don't like the distance. I don't want to do it anymore. Guys, anytime you sit and think to yourself that like, what's a good way to not be open about how I'm really feeling? I'm going to tell you that that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Good to see you growing, sis. Salute, chat. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Afi. Am I trading Bitcoin? I was before. That's a good question. I was trading Bitcoin a couple of years ago. I haven't looked at my account just because I gave up on it ever growing. I'm going to tell you right now. Hi, I had a confusing question. Hi, my name is, that hair. Oh, thank you. Okay, after the pandemic is over, do you think women will be more receptive or least receptive to men approaching them? I think they will be more receptive. That's my hope, at least. Like I was saying, I think we're going to appreciate human interaction a lot more. But that's just my thought. I don't know if we really will, because like I always say, I'm a bona fide fucking introvert. So I have been loving nobody asking me to hang out. Like, I can't even tell you how happy I've been that nobody's been asking me to hang out. I can't even tell you how happy I am that I don't have to even talk to my Uber driver or my Uber Eats driver anymore because they could just drop it on my fucking front door. I used to lie and be like, I stepped out for a little. Can you just leave it at the door? Because that's how much I hated interacting with people. But I will say right now, when people talk to me in public now, like say I'm walking my dog and somebody's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, hi! And you guys know how much I hate interacting with people. So I will say that I really, really, really do believe that we will appreciate human interaction more, and I really do believe that women will enjoy being approached more. That's hilarious, your introvert story. I can relate. Yeah, so like, I don't care how introverted you are, we are meant to connect, guys. We're wired for connection. It's literally in our DNA. We've evolved to want connection with each other because those are the people that survived when Tyrannosaurus Rexes were like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You have no friends. You're like, oh my God, I have no friends. I'm gonna get killed by the T-Rex. So we are wired for it. I don't care how much you hate interacting with people. So yeah, let me be an example that you should go say hi to some bitches when you go out. Okay, let's see. Let me take another sip of my coffee. Let's mix DNA. Love it. Okay, I'd like to think of myself as a good person and fairly attractive. Why am I having no luck on dating apps? That is a very, very good question. I will say this, what men think women will find attractive is never fucking attractive. So I'm willing to bet your pictures either aren't your best pictures or aren't triggering the emotional knee-jerk reactions in women that you need to be triggering on dating apps. Dating apps aren't the problem. The problem is, okay, I've said this before in other videos, but I'm gonna go over them right now. You need to have 4 kinds of pictures on your dating profile. And for anybody who's on dating apps, I want you to take notes right now. There's 4 types of pictures that you need to have on your dating profile that women will have a visceral knee-jerk reaction to and wanna date you. How should I approach women outside? Oh, don't approach anybody right now, coronavirus. Okay, so 4 types of pictures. Sorry, the first type of picture you need to have is a picture of you outdoors, out and about. People always ask me to be specific on this. I really literally mean a picture of you outside. Whether you were visiting Times Square, whether you were hiking, whether you were at an outdoor restaurant. What that says to us is you are a member of society. Period. You can handle yourself outside the comfort and security and safety of your own home. Period. And that's what women need. We need somebody who can motherfucking ward off an attack when we leave our house. So that's picture number 1. Picture number 2 is you need to have a picture of you in a confidence stance. I don't care how played out it is. Anytime I see a picture of a guy in a tuxedo or a suit, I go, woo, ah. I don't care who he fucking is. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, a man, great man. So a lot of guys will have pictures of themselves at weddings, which is fine. They're always gonna be sexy pictures. So maybe you were giving a presentation at work. Excuse me. Maybe you're leading a wilderness retreat. Maybe you're the tallest one in the group of a picture. Either way, you have to have a picture of you looking like a confident, strong, capable man. And usually suits and tuxedos will do it. The third picture is a social picture. We need to know that other people will vouch for you and you're not a serial killer living in the basement just skinning women and putting on their faces. That's a face mask. So literally it tells us, okay, this man is safe. This man is okay. He can be around other people. He's not gonna be a weirdo. He might not murder me. Yeah, social pictures. I will do the caveat to the social pictures. If you are not the best looking man, if you are not the tallest man in that picture, do not put up that fucking picture. The first thing we will notice is who is taller than you and who of your friend group is better looking than you. So yeah, don't put those pictures up. And the last picture is one to highlight your personality. Who are you aside from all the other guys out there? Maybe you're a Game of Thrones fanatic, or maybe you're a stand-up comedian. Either way, something that sets you apart from all the other guys she's swiping through and who you are aside from all them. So I hope that helps. I really hope you guys took notes on that one, especially for the guys. Did I spit on you? Especially for the guys who are using online dating now, which I hope anybody who's single right now and looking, you better be online dating right now. I'm sorry. Water. Thank you. I just picked up my coffee. Oh, thank you, CJ. Okay, this is a good question. And I'm sorry about your breakup, CJ. Went through a breakup early in the quarantine. How do you feel about digital video dating during the quarantine phase? I mean, this is the only way to do it. It was funny, I was talking to my ex the other day. Him and I are like best friends. We dated about 6 years ago, and he's doing all these video dates, and he's like, oh my God, I'm finally, he was like, I get so caught up in like how hot she is, but now that we're just forced to talk, I'm more aware of how lame these girls are, because when you're sitting, something happens to a man in a woman's presence, especially when she's really fucking hot, where it turns off your logical brain and your reptile brain is just like, we got a mate, she's so hot. But it doesn't necessarily happen over video chatting because your body isn't reacting to her pheromones, to her scent, to her presence. So you're really able to see that, oh my God, this girl is so boring. Or this girl's actually borderline racist. You're able to be so much more discernible about what women belong in your life versus like, oh my God, she's a hot. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. The worst is when they up the hot and all you can see is ugly. Yeah, that's true. What to do if no girl is texting me back? My guess is that you either suck at texting or you're going after girls who just, aren't your girl. And keep looking. Discerning. Thank you, Bill. That's what you're here for. Okay. Discerning. Makes you more discerning. Yeah, now I feel like an idiot for saying discernible. Okay, forgot to tell you my recovery went well. Stop paying to tell me these things, Sean. You already have unlimited email with me. Also, will you respond to the member emails again? I've been responding. I was just thinking today why I haven't heard from you in a while. Change your fonts. What fonts? Oh, that's a good one. Caligula. Okay, oh man, time flew today. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left, guys. Oh my God, we almost made it to 100 today. Fuck. Should I twerk? I'm in my underwear. No, I will not twerk today. No, I will not. Thank you, Bill. I think you're brilliant. Okay, we have time for a couple more questions, maybe 2 or 3. I'm so glad we did this, guys. I know, I'm so surprised, Dixie. I was like, nobody's gonna come on my live stream. They hate me and forgot about me. I was like legit expecting like 10 to 20 people. Miss you, Montreal, thank you so much. You did not contact, Andrew, are you kidding? What do you mean? Make your eyebrows twerk. Okay, wait, she twerked before? Yes, Marcelo, usually I twerk at the end if we hit 100. Or was it twerk? I'll twerk it for 200. Yeah, that's what it was. I'll twerk it for 200. Today we only made it to 100. Girl on Hinge told me she's antisocial and appreciates being able to text. When is a good time to ask her on a virtual date? A week. Give it a week. If you're talking to her every day via text, you should at least, a week is more than enough in my, sorry I missed your lives, Jess, but I've been really busy. Oh my God. Kim, you don't have to apologize. Kim, I haven't done a live in like 2 months. This is my first fucking live in 2 months. This is my daughter found out she has cancer. I'm so sorry, Kim. Oh, the world is hard enough right now. You guys are gonna be in my prayers. I really appreciate you being here always, Kim. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Okay, so Jim says, I have a girl coming over today. What the F? Social distancing, Jim? Okay, she had super religious upbringing, but I can tell she has an inner sexual freak. I promise you she does. That I want to unleash. Best approach to going about this. That's such a loaded question because you haven't been sexual yet, I'm assuming. And you're already talking about wanting to unleash her sexual freak. So it's such a loaded question that we don't have time for, Bill. And at the same time, I don't want to not answer your question. Bring out her sexual freak. Ugh, I'm gonna have to sit on this. I'm gonna have to sit on this and get back to you. Hopefully you'll be on next week and I'll have an answer for you by then. A very condensed answer because that is a very loaded question. Or maybe you guys will be like pound town in it by the time I talk to you already. So yeah, video. Yes, I'm gonna have a video. I do them on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I'll definitely have one for you guys on Tuesday. Death. Good morning, pretty. Hey, Rod. Why have you not done a live in 2 months? I explained it in the beginning, Charles. I went through like a crazy soul searching phase. So yeah, I was just really hating on myself and thought I wasn't good enough to do this shit for you guys. But yeah, I got over myself and stopped making it about me because it's about you guys. It is about you guys. I love being able to do what I do for you guys. And it's not about me. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And now I'm back. Everybody, put in $1. We could get, no, I said I'm not gonna because I gained fucking 20 quarantine pounds. I know it's a lot of followers, but again, I'm one of those people that I'm like, I don't have 1 million. It means I fucking suck. So I know, I need to fucking get over myself. Twerking will fend off coronavirus. Yeah, so everybody should be twerking at home. Glad you didn't have the Rona. I was worried about you. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. So my mother is a nurse right now in the ICU. I'm pretty sure me and all my family members have gotten coronavirus. I'm pretty sure we just all got a really mild case of it. I'm not gonna lie. And that's one of the things. You can be asymptomatic and still spread it. You don't have to have symptoms to spread coronavirus, which is why we should all be social distancing. My mother is a 65-year-old woman. She should not be working 7 days a week after working 2 days a week. So, and I'm pretty sure she gave it to my whole family. So guys, please, please, please stay inside. We're almost through with this. But I heard fucking Florida opened all their beaches, and now people are like flocking to the beaches. Like, this is why people talk so much shit about Florida. What are you people doing? So please, for the sake of my mom, at the very least, social distance. Yeah, I'm always sick. I'm always fucking sick. I'm pretty sure I had coronavirus. I had a really bad cough for a little bit. It wasn't a bad cough. It was like I had trouble breathing and I was coughing, but I stayed inside for like 2 weeks and it was gone. So yeah, thank you so much, Sage. I appreciate it. My mom's a champ. Thank you guys. I appreciate you saying so. Okay, we have about 5 minutes left. I want to get back to you guys. Yeah, the dry cough. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have had it. We just don't know. They can't test the entire fucking population. They don't need to test the entire population, but I'm pretty sure I had coronavirus. But now I'm here with you guys. We made it. Yay. I will get to twerking again, but I didn't put pants on today. And I gained like 20 pounds in quarantine. You guys don't see it, but I like contoured the shit out of my double chin. So, and there was no contouring away the rest of my body. So yeah, you look younger and boobs fuller. Yeah, because I gained like 80 pounds. Thank you guys. I do twerk, yes. All right, guys, enough about me. I want to help you out. Talk to me. One more question before we go. Jessica, Mom, thank you. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. Stop saying you gained 50 pounds and still be so hot. Guys, I can still be hot if I gain 50 pounds. I just don't want to twerk on camera butt naked. Okay, slap the behind. I'm not... Guys, enough about the twerk. Somebody ask a question so we can help you with your lives. Okay, so in order to ask her to a video date, you got... Okay, Jess, you have to understand. Okay, weight doesn't have to... I know it does. I didn't say I'm not attractive. I still think I'm like a fine-ass bitch, but I don't want to twerk on the camera. Being heavier than I normally am. I'll just hate it. Okay, miss seeing you twerk on IG too. Oh my God, guys, the twerks. Okay, I forwarded the message you didn't respond to. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry, Sean. Okay, best scent on a guy. His manly essence. Okay, I missed the twerk. God, guys, no, I didn't twerk. Nobody missed me twerking. Give her another shot. Okay, I have this girl I want to talk to, but she keeps rescheduling. Fucking Bill, I thought it was a real question until I saw who wrote it. How to regain her interest. Okay. I'm done. IG. My Instagram is Jessica Hollywood. Very easy, one word, Jessica Hollywood. Okay, how do you navigate things when she describes everything she's looking for in a man and turns out she's basically describing you? Oh my God, what the fucking, you just ask her out. What do you mean navigate things? You don't have to navigate shit. Now you have to find out if she is somebody you would want in your passenger seat when you're driving the car of your life. Guys, you gotta get out of this mentality that you are the one that's gonna be chosen. You have to be more selective with the people you have in your life. And once you are more discerning with who you want for yourself in your life, that's when we women are gonna put ourselves in a position of trying to prove ourselves to you. And that's, I'm telling you, that's a position you wanna be in. Okay, hey again, Jess. I just want to say your video spoke to me, or was it your personality? Oh, I just wanted to say that they helped me understand women and myself better. I'm so glad for that. I'm so glad. That's what I'm here for. I appreciate you telling me. A girl told me I could have any girl from my dating app pics, but no one hits me up. We women wait for you to take the reins in conversation. If you aren't the one leading the conversation, if you aren't the one pursuing us, we'll be like, I guess he doesn't I guess he doesn't fucking want me. So yeah, discerning, nice word. I'm gonna use it 12 times today. How do you talk your girlfriend into allowing another girl into bed you? Oh my goodness, what a loaded question. I already answered this in another live stream. And we actually don't have time. I'm so sorry. How do you get your fave YouTuber to twerk? Guys, enough the bad at twerking, but we made it to 100. Yay! Thank you. You guys are the best. Okay, we have time for one more question. Feel Star Wars quote coming in mind if you choose. Okay. Does it mean anything if a girl likes to spend a lot of time with you? It's usually for hours and at night, but it's related to homework, academics. If it's related to homework and academics and she spends hours with you, this chick is trying to get you to make a move already. We'll find any excuse to hang out with you. Like, yes, just Jessica Hollywood, but no space. We'll find any excuse to hang out with you and spend time with you. And we're just waiting to make we're waiting for you to make a fucking move. We will never do it. I won't say we never do it, but if we're not sure that you like us or you're not getting the hint, well, we're gonna fucking wait for you to do it. Oh God, guys, I really have to pee now. I drank so much coffee. Okay, 5-letter word. What 5-letter word? Okay, I won't. I just wanna thank you guys for coming back on to my first live stream in a couple months. You guys made me really remember what I love so much about doing this stuff. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, you guys probably asked more questions about me than about your own lives. And that just makes me appreciate you guys so much for being concerned about me. Some of you guys went ahead and found my personal email address and phone number, and I'm going to please caution you guys against finding my personal fucking information because that's really scary. Mark, I'm so glad to be back. Thank you so much. So thank you to the man who found my personal email addresses and were like, Jessica, did you die? I really appreciate the guys who went the extra mile to find out, like, if I was dead. Because, I could have been. Like, what if I did die? Imagine. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to put out new videos again, I promise. Tuesdays and Fridays, and we're going to get back to live streams on Saturdays. The lasagna recipe, I thought about that. I do have to show you guys how I make my lasagna. But yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and hopefully I could see you guys next week. I'll put pants on, and maybe we could get to twerking again. I love it, Tommy. All right, guys, sayonara, signing off, and I'll see you next time.